This year's general debate will be among our busiest ever. This reflects the tumultuous time in which we live, a time of turmoil and transition. As of today, we expect 123 heads of state and government level high delegations. Of course, there are many more foreign minister and deputy prime ministers level who will take part in the general debate. The deteriorating situation in Syria will be the foremost in our minds. As you know, Joint Special Representative Dr. Brahimi continues his diplomacy to launch a Syrian-led transition process. He met President Assad and opposition leaders and many others last week. In parallel, and as a matter of the utmost urgency, the UN humanitarian effort continue around the clock in and around Syria. We are present on the ground with the food, shelter, medicine, and more. We are determined to reach people in need. I urge the Syrian government and the opposition to ensure access and donors to continue their generosity. A series of mini-summits and special meetings will focus on the emergency in the Sahel, progress in Somalia, the encouraging transition in Myanmar and Yemen, instability in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and relations between Sudan and South Sudan to help mobilize action. The members of my panel on the post-2015 development agenda will also gather for the first time. Their work is crucially important, and I have asked them for bold yet practical ideas. Stepping back a bit, the opening of this new session takes place against a backdrop of widespread violence linked to intolerance. I once again condemn those who deliberately provoke others with hatred and bigotry. Series of reform initiatives and partnership. Partnerships are a key part of the emerging way the UN does business, and in the month ahead, I'll be proposing new ideas on how we can take this approach forward. Most of all, we need a great ambition on the part of world's leaders. I intend to be frank with them about where we are falling short, why people around the world have a right to be impatient, and how we can do better. At a time of rising inequality and unemployment, a time of rising temperature and intolerance, the United Nations itself must rise to the moment.
It's been 19 days since the appointment of the Joint Special Representative, Mr. Brahimi, and yet, by his admission, there are no plans on the table to solve this crisis. What do you say to these people, families who are losing daily? People are still falling by the side for this crisis and this violence that's increasing. What do you say to the mother who lost a child and is afraid to lose her second child tomorrow, while the wheels of diplomacy still need some oiling? And how can the
urge the leaders that they should share sense of collective responsibility of the world leaders. They may be coming from individual national country,